want it boneless. Y'all gonna make fun of me. I don't know how to eat over here.
You don't know how to eat chicken?
I mean, I just leave a little bit of the meat on the bone. I'm gonna try not to smack. But I'm
It's a mukbang.
Mukbang.
You supposed to smack? Oh shit.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to Ty's Universe. I got my girls with me, Stacia.
Hello.
Alex.
What's up?
And Elon.
What's good?
Yaya in the background. Say hey, girl.
Oh my gosh.
Say hey.
Hi.
So we're gonna be doing a wing mukbang. I think that's how you pronounce it. We're just gonna be talking about some real shit. And we real hungry, so let's get into it.
I have a question for Alex, actually.
Yeah.
What is your take on this? Your experience since moving out here?
I can tell you that.
I gotta get back to you on that shit right there.
Wait, you drinking coffee and eating chicken? Your stomach about to be
My take on dudes here. I gotta get back to you on that. It's been too cold outside, so
Oh my god.
I haven't been able
excuses
to
and
get
proof of
out.
incompetence.
But catch me summer 2020.
It's been too cold. That's the time that you should be getting. You need somebody to keep you warm.
Well, I just got furniture, so.
That's another reason you probably got furniture.
Elon, what you think?
I love them, and they love me. It's like I think very indecisive. I think that they say that they want somebody strong and they want someone independent, but when they get that, they're like, oh, why aren't you stroking my ego? I'm too busy pursuing what I gotta do and doing what I want to do to sit here and stroke your ego to give you some sort of validation. And I think sometimes they don't necessarily want, like they want a strong woman, but I feel like they want that because it makes them feel stronger when they see that they're able to kind of possess you.
That's all men or black men.
I've only had experience with black men. I don't necessarily even think it's all black men, but I think it's like within this generation, like we live for instant validation and gratification through social media and shit like that. And I think that carries on into our relationships too. So if you're not feeling validated from your spouse or from your partner, then I don't know. It's just weird because I think you can receive validation, but the way that men want it now is through being possessive of a female. Like they're like, oh, if I don't have like this strong woman bowing down to me, then it's not real.
Yeah.
Stacia, what you think?
I love niggas, period. I ain't got nothing bad to say. Oh Lord. But I just think it's different. I don't know. Other than that, I think a lot of dudes don't. They just don't know what they want. I'm with you, y'all. They just don't know what they want.
But as women, I think we struggle to kind of identify exactly what we want too, because I think, especially black women, we take so much. So when we eventually get fed up, and we like, alright, you doing the most. They caught by surprise because they haven't experienced that all their life. Like they're coddled and babied by their moms. Then they carry on to us, and we coddle and we baby them, but we eventually get fed up and let them know what's what. And because they never experienced that before, it's a problem.
What do you think?
Tyson.
That's right.
You know what? I think dudes are I like agree with everything y'all saying basically. I think just black dudes are a different breed. Maybe.
I think it's just hunted. You know, if it ain't black, it ain't right. Hello.
Period.
Everybody want to be black and want a black man.
I don't know. I just think like maybe there's hope, maybe there isn't, but you just gotta play the game.
You gotta play these they play you.
All right, no.
Okay.
Come on, says Alex.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of black men.
Okay.
Ooh, hold up, cause this chew right here.
We forgetting this night. I'm going hammer.
Speaking of black men, so recently, Ari Lennox went on live because she got tweeted that her and Teyana Taylor look like rock rollers, which is
That's not funny.
Tiana Taylor's not like a Rottweiler.
She's a
A baddie. What do you like? Oh, that's wild. I can see Ari Lennox. I'm not saying she looks like a Rottweiler, but I can see what people do. All right, just keep on.
anyway. They got tweeted.
I don't agree, Ari. I don't agree.
I think.
No, I'm saying.
First of all, I met Ari Lennox and she called me beautiful. That's it.
We all married.
And she's beautiful even without makeup. And she
is.
Mm-hmm. And she a stallion.
Mm-hmm.
So
basically, they were comparing her to a dog. So, this is like a trend with black men. They like to downplay black women and, excuse me, and really just say, oh, I don't like to date black women. I want a white woman or a foreign woman or.
that should be pissing me off.
Meanwhile, they come from black women themselves. So, what y'all think about that? She was crying on live, like.
Yeah, she
I saw on the shade.
I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I saw it.
Somebody play that shit for me.
Roll the clip.
Like how people hate black people so much, how black people can sit up here and say that's not my problem, or she does look like a Rottweiler. That's fine, But and you want to talk about how people are so sensitive. They want us to cancel freedom of speech. Why is this your speech? Why are you so comfortable tearing down black women, and no other race? Look around. Look around. When are Hispanic women ever compared to dogs? When do they do that? When do they do that to white women? When are white men doing that to white women? When are Hispanic men doing that to Hispanic women? They're not doing it.
I was talking to this dude once, not talking to him, but we was talking about like, because he said he was like, while he's young, wild and free, he like messes with like foreign girls, white girls. Like he messes with them all, but he was like, he only wants to marry, like when he actually decides to like settle down, he wants to marry a black woman. But he was like, other than that, he was like, I mess with whoever. He was like, I tend to go for like the Hispanic or whatever, the foreign, the exotic ones.
So when you are used up and you possibly have a disease, that's when you want to get with a black woman.
That's what he said. He was like, I want to marry. He was like, I can't see myself with anyone other than a black woman, but I was like, but you don't date them
with everything.
So how you gonna get married to one?
Other races other than blacks. I said blacks. Ooh. Other than black people, they don't ever talk about each other like that ever. And so it is like, damn, why do black people hate themselves so much?
This is my take on it, honestly.
Let's go, Alex.
I love when you get right.
As you see, I got the Tupac t-shirt on, representing, you feel me?
Period.
But this is my take on it. I feel like black men, they degrade black women because they don't know their own self-worth. They were teased because of the color of their skin, because of the way that they talked, the way that they looked, all the other stuff that black women are teased, excuse me, upon, you know? So when you have foreign women who have the characteristics of a black woman, and a black woman's attitude, but they don't have the skin color to match it, that says a lot. It's like you want a black woman without it being a black woman. And and I'm like, bro, you look crazy as hell. For anybody to like really sit there and go online, go start trolling a female, just a black female at that, just based off the way she looks because of her skin tone, her color, the way she talks, her hair, all that kind of stuff, that's real pathetic to me, because you have those same traits. You look just like her.
And something I wanted to say, I was talking to my friend about this, Kiera. Shout out to Kiera on YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever. Anyway, we were talking about like how people there are some sensitive people where they feel like no one can talk about them. Like they say, oh, you can't say someone's fat or you can't say someone's ugly. But in reality, some people are fat and some people are ugly.
Well, what determines if a person is ugly or not?
But to me, to you, to other people, you could be ugly to people, you could be fat to some people, and then in the same token, oh, she raised her hand. In the same token, you could be the most beautiful person to another. So I feel like that when people say it's their own freedom of speech, like that is true. You can say what you have, your own opinion. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But there is a difference when it's comes to like black women. It is a different type of thing because we are literally the most hated person in the world, hands down. And when it comes from another black person, then it's kind of like it stings a little worse. Like obviously, Ari Lennox isn't attractive to every single person, but I think it's just I think she's beautiful. I think her body's bad, but I think that when you start calling black women an animal, like a dog, when that is a racial derogatory term that could be used, just like calling someone a roach, calling a black person a roach, or calling someone a monkey, like it all has a racial undertone. So I think that's the key piece that people are missing. It's not about freedom of speech. It's just like, ooh, I'm getting choked up. It's about, I guess, the racial undertones under it. Like, you calling her a dog.
Like, yeah, you can say whatever you want to say.
A rock. Yeah. You gave her a species of a dog. You didn't just let it be a generic dog. You called her.
Damn.
People like you though.
Why do you have to go in there?
Because like you really, it's not like you call somebody just a monkey. You call them an orangutan. So anyway.
Okay. The one thing I wanted to say is I think people's idea of what's ugly and what's beautiful has definitely been like developed over time through society. We've been taught to care more about European features and, you know, to accept that, and that's the idea of beautiful. And we associate black features, large lips, wide nose, large nostrils. We associate that with being ugly. So yes, most of the insults that we receive do have a racial undertone. But I think there is not really necessarily a pretty or a ugly. You know what I'm saying? You got both your eyes, you got your nose, you know. The whole idea of hair, that's a whole nother topic though. Everything is relating to
white folks.
Well, yeah, basically. And they're trying to separate us. Just like how, okay, a light-skinned girl that has, I will say, a wider nose, larger lips, that has more black features would probably be deemed as
attractive.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. The nose, the lips, you know, they're not going to be deemed as they're not going to be deemed as, you know, necessarily attractive as if you've seen a brown skinned girl that had long pretty hair and she has European features. I don't even think it's about necessarily color. But it's about just that features, and then like
no, it's color too, because
color is there, but not always. Because I have several friends, if they're dark skinned but they have those pretty hair, and people associate that with, oh, she's foreign because of their hair texture and their actual features.
Well, that's the thing. Not to get you sidetracked, but the thing is, you can only be like cute dark skin if you do have those features, things. Yeah. But if you are dark skin and you have the African features, then they
going crazy on
and that's the thing. And then and also a key thing is if you are chocolate, they gonna call you chocolate because they think that that's like cooler to say than just saying dark skin. Then because they're only gonna call you cute. Like I I guess dark-skinned women or dark-skinned men, they get called chocolate in like a fetish type of way, but only if they're like super attractive in European standards. They're not gonna just call like a dark-skinned person who they don't feel has those European
Like
features.
Naomi Campbell.
Yeah,
I love African features, baby. So hit me up.
Blue Ivy, for instance.
Oh my gosh, I want to talk about that too.
Like,
What celebrity did you?
She told me.
like how
just
the media is okay. So the Black magazine Essence, y'all so messed up for this too. By the way,
What they do?
the fact that they're just now talking about Blue Ivy because she shaded her hair for New Year's, and Megan Thee Stallion posted the photo with her. You feel me? With her,
Help your hand up.
Blue Ivy, and Beyonce. And Blue Ivy, Beyonce shading her hair. And Essence Magazine just said that Blue Ivy is like a trendsetter just because she shaded her hair. But people are like, she always been a trendsetter. So what does her hair?
Not only that, but
straight?
who doesn't straight hair?
Yeah,
Exactly.
But my thing is, like, everybody, like, Blue Ivy looks exactly like her mom. Exactly like her mama. But the only thing people keep pointing out is her hair and her nose. Because she got a nose like Jay-Z, but I'm like...
Which is beautiful.
It is.
Right, because I'm sitting here with a fat nose. I don't
Never take the
care.
nose off my Pharaoh. The fuck.
Period.
For real.
This is the end of our mukbang / just girl chat. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'm gonna list their socials down below, so if you like some of their ideas.
Oh, social. I'm like, not social.
Not social security. I'm gonna just list their social media accounts down below, so if you like their ideas, what they talking about, you think they bad or whatever, you can, follow them. Make sure
Follow me.
follow me. Who?
Baby, you can go.
I swear I have edges on my pictures.
Oh my gosh, she looks fine in this video or in person. But
Social media.
so yeah, hopefully you enjoyed us rambling on talking about everything under the sun. Expect more videos like this with the same girls. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, beach. Bye.
Not
Bye.
beach.